Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Jesse. I'm here with another video. Today, we're going to talk about 5 underrated things that people don't look at when they're looking at the Filipino culture and the country of the Philippines in general. These are things that I've noticed since I've been here that in the USA, I never really heard much about. And of course, this will be a countdown list. Number 1 will probably be the thing that I like the most. Obviously, guys, before I get into the video, you guys know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button, because you liking and subscribing is the best way to ensure that I continue to make videos like this for you guys. It's the best way to support me, and let's get up to 1K followers. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Let's start with number 5. Cheap but delicious food that is in the non-tourist parts of the Philippines. Now, I know a lot of y'all want to go to places like Manila, places like Cebu and Boracay and Palawan, kind of the hot spots for a lot of tourists. And those are great. You can still get good food there. A lot of that food, though, is made mostly for tourists, and it is going to be a little more expensive because the people there know that they can charge more, or at least think they can, as tourists who come in with more money spend more money, obviously, than the local Filipino people. Because here in the Philippines, people don't have a lot of money. You know, a lot of the locals here are very poor. What I have here, this is a lot compared to what most Filipinos have. So what I have noticed, though, because I've been in Manila, I've been to Boracay, I've been to several different places here in the Philippines. Here in the province, though, there's some really amazing food made by local Filipinos, made for local Filipinos, that tastes great. And it's cheap. I can go to my fiance's uncle and aunt's restaurant and get things like sisig. And oh man, I don't even know the name of some of these foods. One of them is like a beef and mushroom and some of the spicy foods. They have like a soup that uses beef skin with some vegetables in it. Delicious. I like their restaurant because here in the province, most of the restaurants here don't have beef. I can't even think of one restaurant here other than theirs that has beef. They're the only ones. And I love me some good beef. And they do a great job. And there's another family friend of my fiance. She makes great sisig, nice and spicy. There's something else. I don't typically like the organs of animals, but there's some kind of dish. It's really spicy, and it's the organs of animals, and it's really good on rice. I put it on some rice, pat it down, eat it like that. Because I love my spice, as many of you know. But you can find cheap foods like that all over the province, and it's actual legitimate Filipino food. It's none of this fake stuff that you're going to get in the tourist areas, because in the tourist areas, they're focused on trying to please tourists with things that they think tourists will like. You're not going to find a Mexican restaurant here in the province. You're not going to find a Chinese restaurant here in the province. You're not going to find a McDonald's here in the province. You're not going to find an definitely not an Italian restaurant here in the province. You're going to find straight up local Filipino food. There's the street food that they have for fiestas. Some of it is also animal organ. Again, though, I don't know how they do it, but they make it taste good. There is, of course, one thing I won't eat called like dinuguan or something like that. It's a soup that's made with blood. I kind of shy away from that. Actually, my fiance's aunt brought me some yesterday, and I never ate it. It's still, I put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna actually give it to the cats because my fiance didn't eat it either. And she loves this stuff, but I guess she just didn't want any. That I won't eat. I've had balut as well, which is obviously a famous thing here in the Philippines. Any tourist who comes to the Philippines must try that. Again, something I don't really like much. However, I can appreciate that other people in this culture like it. I told my fiance I would try anything at least once unless it had blood in it. If it has blood in it, let me order it. Don't tell me what it is, and I will eat it, and then tell me after I eat it. And that's actually what happened with that soup when I first came here. I tried it, loved it, didn't know what it was. Absolutely loved it. And about an hour later, she told me what it was, and well, as tasty as it is, just the thought of eating blood is too much for me. but I can appreciate that there are Filipinos who like that. And you never know, you might like it. If you can handle knowing that you're eating blood, you'll probably like it because it's not bad. It's just that thought in my head. But yeah, that's one of those underappreciated things. That's number 5. Of course, food is going to have to be on the list. Food's always on the list when it comes to the Philippines because they have such a wide variety of different foods that you got to try. Number 4, the stillness in the morning and the province. It's really nice. I know some of y'all have seen the walkthrough videos I've done, and you've seen me live walking through the province. It's nice, it's quiet, there's not a lot of traffic like in Manila. There's just a peace, and it's great to just go to the ocean. If I walk straight to the ocean, it would take about 15 minutes, but the way I walk, it takes about 45 because I take all kinds of different paths before I get there. That stillness that you get when you're by the ocean in the morning time watching the sunrise, it's a great way to start your day. It clears your mind of all the stress. Just for a moment, you can center yourself and just focus on that. It's a good time to pray. Bring you some coffee, sit down. There's people walking by, people enjoying it too. There's dogs. Y'all know I'm a dog lover. I'm always petting the dogs. The dogs there don't bark at me. There's probably at least 20 different dogs that walk around that boulevard, and none of them bark at me anymore. They all know me. Most of the dogs here know me, and they ignore me now, or they come up and want me to pet them, one or the other. It's a great time to do that though. It's a great time to pray. It's a great time to read the Bible, and it's a great time to just sit and think, relax, not worry about anything. That's something that is very underrated in the province. Most people think of Boracay when they think of beaches. Boracay is nice. It is. The beach is nice. It's a very clean beach. The sand is beautiful. The problem I have with Boracay is that relaxing there is hard because it is such a touristy area. There's so many people that come there and they're running around, they're yelling, laughing, doing this and that. It is hard to relax in the morning time while that's happening. That's why I actually told my fiance, she wants to go back to Boracay. I don't want to go back to Boracay. I want to go to other places because Boracay is so filled with tourists. I don't want to say they've ruined Boracay. It's great that Boracay is getting the money in from tourism, but they've made it hard for people like me, people who want to experience culture, people who want to experience the beauty of a country on its own. They've made it hard for people like me to do that because most of the people I saw were not even Filipinos. The only Filipinos I saw were the people standing outside of their businesses or outside of a business that they worked at, like some of the restaurants, the massage parlors, the hookah lounges, those kinds of places. And so it's nice in the province because you don't have that. Maybe the beaches are not as beautiful, but the sunrise is, because there's the peace of mind that comes with it. When you're not hearing all the people yelling. That is a great feeling. So that's number 4. Number 3, I never even heard of people doing this in the Philippines until I got with my first Filipino girlfriend. Karaoke. It's so underappreciated. People don't realize how fun it is. They don't realize how common it is here in the Philippines. It is so common for people to just, for any reason, like my fiance does it, just she gets bored. Get her karaoke machine out, turn on YouTube with a song, and start singing. It's underappreciated if you like it. Now, I know there are some people who don't like it, and at first I didn't. I've been here for a year, and then I came here 2 months before that. So basically a year and 2 months. It took me at least 10 of those months to fully like karaoke. And it's still hard. I still have to be drunk. I don't have to be as drunk anymore though. When I first came here, I had to be wasted. Like I had to be wasted out of my mind to the point that I don't remember it. I get to the point where I have to black out almost. And typically I do black out after I get my singing in, then I go home. I'm passed out. But even before that, I forget everything that happened. But now I can do it. I'm still drinking quite a bit, but not to the point that I black out. And I'm trying to get to the point to where I can do it while I'm tipsy and not be drunk. Because I want to do it, because people love it here. I just don't know much about it. I can't sing. I suck at singing. it is what it is. And I can't find the right songs because some people like to sing the sad songs or the slow songs. No, man, if I'm going karaoke, I gotta be drinking. And if I'm drinking, I don't want to hear the slow songs. I don't want to hear the sad songs. If I'm going to sing, it's going to be something funny. It's going to be something upbeat. It's going to have get you in the mood to just dance and be goofy. That's kind of stuff. The first song I ever sang in karaoke was Baby Shark. That was the first one I ever sang, was Baby Shark, just to get everybody laughing. I know the whole dance, Baby Shark, all that. I know all of that. And so I did it, as a joke, so people will laugh and have a good time. I've sang the song Because I Got High by Afro Man, Popular Monster by Falling in Reverse. Popular Monster it was just three of us, and I wanted to see if I could do it. But there are quite a few songs that I've looked at that I might sing next time. It's just sing the same stuff over and over. But especially those two, Baby Shark and Because I Got High. And funny enough, my fiance's uncles, now when we're drinking and they're doing videoke, they'll either say one or two things to me: Baby Shark or Because I Got High. Because they know I know both of those songs. I have a good time singing both of those songs. So that's number 3. It's something people I'd never heard of until I actually started talking to a Filipino. Videoke. Number 2. These last two, it's more about the personality, and I actually had a hard time figuring out which one I liked better. Number 2 will be how Filipinos make you feel. They make you feel like family. When I came here to the Philippines, I did not feel out of place day one. The only time I felt out of place, I felt like I was going to have a nervous breakdown, was at the airport the first time I came. And that's because I was overwhelmed with people coming up to me, wanting to take my bag, put it in a van, and all this stuff, and they just kept on and on, blah, 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 blah. And I just wanted to get out. I just wanted to get away. I wanted to get away from all that. Just go somewhere, because I was stressing out so bad. And my fiance couldn't figure out how to come in to get me, because the airports here are much different than the airports in America. In that, at least in America, you can come into the front part of the airport. You just can't go farther back. You have to have a ticket and go through security and all that. Here, it's not like that. Here, you can't even get to the door, I don't think. You have to have your ticket out before you even walk into the airport itself. And so we had trouble with that, and I had so much going on, it was driving me nuts. However, after that, even with the trike drivers and all them, with my fiance's aunt, my fiance's baby cousin, Divine was like 3, I think, at the time. They all just made me feel like family. Her brother too. And then I get here to the province the first time, and I drink with her aunt and her uncle, her brother, her mom and her dad, her. We're just drinking, having a good time. That night forward, I never felt out of place. And that's how the Filipinos will make you feel. They will make you feel like you're part of the family. And I love that feeling. It's nice, because I don't feel like I'm an outsider, at least not with them. Sometimes when I go walking, I feel a little awkward because I'm a tall white guy and I'm, kind of big. I'm not little. And I'm walking amongst people who are short and skinny and not white. And I feel a little out of place sometimes. Although I don't think most of them care. I do get some looks, and most of the looks come from younger women, usually probably 16 to 20, somewhere around there. Those are usually the looks I get. And for my friends in America who want to come to the Philippines, especially if you're my age, I don't know about how older guys are or younger. Maybe younger guys would be more like me. You'll probably get those kind of looks from females like that. Just be careful, I would say. However, if you have a significant other or you have friends who are from the Philippines, you go stay with them, you're going to feel like you're in the family. They're not going to let you feel awkward. At least not my fiance's family. From day one, man, we were drinking, we were eating, we were singing, we were having a good time. From day one, the very first day I got here, up until now, I have just felt at home. Number 1. The only reason this is number 1 is because of my feelings on free speech and humor. Filipino humor, so underappreciated, especially from us in America, because people in America have gotten to this point where they're so sensitive to everything. Like every little joke, there's people in America who get offended by it. And I don't care. I'll say whatever the hell I want to say. I don't care how it makes people feel. If I think it's funny, or if I want to say it, I'm going to say it. As long as I'm not saying, let's go do something to harm somebody else, I'm going to say it. That's the only thing I want, is something that would involve calling someone else to action to go hurt somebody. I like making dark jokes. I like being witty. I like being quick on my feet with my jokes. And people in the Philippines are like that too. Actually, even the younger people, because my fiance has a cousin. She's 13, I think she's 13. She just had a birthday a few months ago. She has a really dark humor. She has another cousin who is 18. The one that just graduated high school and is going to college that I talked about. She has a darker sense of humor. And I like that. I like that dark sense of humor. It's nice to know that I can joke around with people. It's not just those two, but I'm saying those two have their humor is even darker than some of the other people's humor. But it's good to be able to just make jokes and be silly and be goofy and not get so offended. And even if you do get offended, you don't whine and cry and complain and want to fight about it. I mean, come on, you're grown-ups. Well, those ones aren't even grown-ups. They're teenagers. They're acting more adults than the adults in America do. That's why it's number one, because of my feelings on humor and free speech. Now, guys, what do y'all think? Out of all those, did I miss something? Is there something that you think should have been added? Add it to the comment section. Or maybe I said something you didn't like. Maybe you don't like the humor. Maybe you're one of those people. Oh man, we'd have some fun in the comment section. Hit that comment button. Just let me know. All right. Yeah, guys. And of course, as always, guys, know that y'all are valuable and that you matter. God bless. Peace.